So
No, we really do. So for somebody who's not in therapy, they hear you talk, they say she's in therapy, she's getting, healing and everything like that. What do you say to somebody who's like, I ain't going to tell nobody my business. Why would I sit there and, spill my guts to somebody who don't know what I got going on? What's your advice to them? Because there's people watching that's going to say that. You know what I
no,
mean?
that's very valid. I think when I first went to therapy, it took me like 3 months to even tell the lady why I was there because I ain't trust her either as a therapist,
Yeah.
right? It's a very vulnerable position to be on the other side of the chair, like to go from being a listener and a holder of space to being vulnerable. And so I completely resonate with that. I get that. I think I tell people all the time, like finding a therapist is like, uh, I do a little bit of I have a little bit of a process. Like I'm doing interviews, I'm having conversations, I'm feeling people's energy. I'm like, nah, I'm not really vibing with what they got going on because everybody's practice is a little bit different. But just like dating, just like whatever, like you're trying to find what a match that actually works for you. And maybe even shifting from thinking that you have to go and tell someone all your business. Maybe that's not what you're there for initially. Maybe it's just to have someone just hold space for you to just
Right.
test out what it feels like to just have an unbiased person see you and experience you from a different way. I think um, so many of us exist in our own like echo chambers of our own mind. We have our own beliefs. We're so cemented in our
Sure.
beliefs, and it's so beautiful to be able to have a different perspective or someone to hold a mirror to you and for you
Mhm.
to begin to explore and discover yourselves in ways that you literally can't because you're living in your body and you're having your own experience. And so I would just say that's valid. And, it's a process of like with anything, it's a journey and it takes time and it requires rapport building and it requires trust. And just like in any friendship, connection, whatever, in time you get more comfortable to be able to say the things. And yeah, make them work for it. I believe in making therapists work for it because you want to trust that they can really support you with where you
Right.
are.